Welcome back to the Dangerously Smart Podcast. Hey, everyone. We know that you missed us so much, so we brought you, once again, the greatest podcast on the net. You know, for us to you all, our fans, our friends, our family, everybody that listens to us, we say thank you for coming out to listen to us. So, my good friend, my old roommate, can you introduce yourself, sir?
I'm Glenn. That's it.
You, no showmanship, none. Sir, can you help him out?
Woo! What's up, you jive turkey bitches? How's everybody doing today? This is Sylvester, better known as What's my Twitter?
Ace Triple.
No, it's basically Ace. Thank
Eventually,
you.
one day somebody will remember that.
Yeah, man. You would think you would know that because you're our social media guy.
You would think you would know that because it's your handle.
You're our unpaid intern.
Intern. Intern my ass.
Dude, you know what? Speaking of Twitter, this is really random, but it's hilarious. So as we all know, Drake and Meek Mills are beefing. And I don't know if you heard of this company called Whataburger, but Meek Mill,
I said, yeah, go ahead.
yeah. So you know, Meek Mills he released his rebuttal to Drake, and Whataburger tweeted Meek Mill, take it from us. If you're gonna serve beef, serve it at high quality.
Oh, that's messed up.
Where would a burger company has something to
Dang. A burger joint is throwing shade at you. That's hilarious.
say? I was laughing about that for hell of stuff.
That is funny.
Oh, poor guy.
I still haven't heard it yet.
Huh?
I just heard a little bit of Drake's thing, but I mean, Twitter beef is stupid, so I tend to just laugh at it.
Yeah, but they made like songs,
Yeah, but they beefing over Twitter too.
right?
I'm surprised we talk about that here. He was like, "Hey, no rap stuff here, buddy.
What?
We can't talk about the hippity hops." Anyways,
The hippity hops. How old are you again, sir?
I'm 15 today, actually, believe it or not.
Congratulations on lying again.
Anyways,
Anyway,
I'm gonna take the reins from you, Mike, because it's my show now. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you guys for coming out. It's been an amazing trip, and we're gonna try to keep it consistent, try to keep it going. And yeah, I mean, I know Mike said our fans and all that, but f that noise. You are not our fans. You are our people. You are our family. You are our friends.
I
Hit us
believe I
up on the
said family
Twitter.
in my intro, you motherfucker.
How dare you interrupt me?
How dare you take the reins?
Anyways,
Wait, quit breathing so hard into the mic, man.
oh, sorry. They gotta feel me. Anyways,
That's creepy.
what was I gonna say? Mike, you threw me off.
It's not my fault you're trying to steal the spotlight and be creepy to the fans, to our
That's what I
family.
does. That's what I does. Anyways,
You creep your
let's
family?
talk about some deals, some dangerous deals.
No. I thought they were side deals. Did we change it?
We changed them to dangerous deals, Mike. Where have you been?
Apparently off in the ether somewhere.
Yep. Smoking that Riznock. Anyways,
Wait,
let's talk
what?
about.
Dude, I am way too fat for that.
You're not fat. You're peasantly plump. That's
Yeah, which is still too fat to be smoking rocks.
I heard it's plentiful out there in California, though.
I'm sure it is.
Is it legal?
No.
Like, yeah, I went to Walmart and got some crack cocaine. Anyways.
No, that's the white people neighborhood, sir.
You can't say that here. Anyways.
Well,
Welcome.
I did. Anyway, keep it rolling.
So let's talk about the August PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Games for Gold games. What do you guys vote for? Which one you want to talk about first, PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live
PlayStation.
games?
I'll give you PlayStations.
Okay, so PlayStation, as usual, kind of doing their thing. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11 games. Damn, that is wow. You really don't even need to buy games. You know what I mean? Like seriously. So, Glenn, I'm sure you're excited about this first one because you've been trying to get us to buy this game for a while. Lara
Yep,
Croft
and
and the
I'm glad I
Temple of
didn't buy
Us.
it 'cause I was gonna buy it for both of y'all for Christmas,
Yeah, you
so we
should
could
have.
all play it.
You should have.
So,
Anyways,
yeah,
you still
Laura
get.
Croft. Uh,
Go ahead.
yeah, the Laura Croft and Temple of Orisis,
Osiris.
Osiris.
Osiris. I'm tripping. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I wanted to play it, and I love the top-down shooter games,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be fun.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. The first one was great. I don't know if you guys played that, but I had it on
I
Xbox
did.
360.
Yeah, I played
Absolutely
it.
loved it. It was a great co-op game, and this one's gonna have well, this we're talking about it like it's not out. It's been out for months, but this one has four-player co-op and a lot of small DLC, which whatever. But yeah, cool, free game. Check it out. The next is the indie darling Limbo, which is a very long game. Like you can really sit down and beat that game like a few hours, but a lot of people really love it, and it's basically on everything. Like it started out as an Xbox 360 exclusive, but now it's on cell phones and Mac, Steam, and it's on everything. And now it's free on PlayStation for the month of August. Make
Yay.
sure you check that out. Sound shapes. I actually paid for this game. It's a really unique, trippy game. If you're a drug user, you should definitely use it because it is a trippy ass game. Lots of colors. Stealth Incorporated. Game is cool because I think that's cross-platform. Yeah, it is. So you can play that on PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation 4. I haven't played it, but all the reviews are like people are like, you got to play this game. So cool, definitely check it out. PlayStation 3, they've got. Glenn, did you want to announce some of these? Because I feel like I'm just like taking all of these away from you.
Oh yeah, Castle Storm. I believe that was on Xbox not too long ago.
Yeah, that was on Xbox. Xbox One games ago, not too long ago.
Yeah, that game is hella fun. I like it.
I never played it to be honest with
Oh, it's
you.
fun. I think you'll like it. If you like Angry Birds, you'll like this.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'll compare it to. God of War Ascension. I never played a God of War game. Take my nerd card. And
I can tell you a bit about it. It's awesome. It's one of the prettiest games you'll ever play. It came after God of War 3, but it's technically like a prequel, and it's freaking great. For free, definitely play it.
Mm.
yep. And then the other two games are Sound Shapes and Stealth Inc.
Right. And those are
And
just on
it's
PlayStation 3 because they're cross-platform.
and also the same thing on Vita.
Yeah, Castle Storm, Sound Shapes, and Stealth Inc. 2 are going to be the Vita PlayStation Plus games. Lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. Oh, before we move on to Xbox, did I tell you guys I signed up for PlayStation Now?
You
You
did
did?
not.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they suck you with a 7-day trial, so I was like, oh, cool. Unlimited games for 7 days. I'm
Yeah,
down
you
with it.
forgot all about it, didn't you?
I forgot all about it, and they hit me up for $20. And yeah, now I got to figure out how to um, unsubscribe.
Got to figure out how to survive with that $20 loss.
Yeah, because times are hard in these streets. We can't really get the sponsors like we used to.
We used
All
to.
right.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to. Yeah,
Yeah, Mike, used to. Seriously.
back in the day.
so as far as PlayStation goes, there is something I'm going to bring up in the gaming news about the whole PlayStation Plus. I think idea, but let's move on to Xbox real quick. So I'm not super excited about it, but Metal Gear, whatever.
Wow.
And
I'm so excited for Metal Gear Phantom Pain. What are you talking about? That's awesome.
no, no, the free game is Ground Zeroes.
I know, but this is like the free prequel to like the big game. Like that's huge. It's a full game.
It
That's pretty cool.
Wait, is that the PlayStation game you let me borrow?
Yes, it is. Did you ever play
Yeah,
it?
I did. I didn't like it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but How to Survive Storm Warning Edition.
That is an excellent game.
Yeah, I never heard of this game until now, and I looked at it to see what it was, and it looks amazing. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I have it
Another
on
top.
PlayStation 4. It is freaking great. Everybody should play it. It's like a isometric shooter, um, but it has a lot of factors that aren't in those kind of games. Like you get fatigued, the zombies get more deadly at night. So much stuff. Check it out, especially for
Oh,
free. How to survive Storm Warning Edition. It's some cool stuff in there. Glenn, I'm sorry, I keep taking your shine. Go ahead.
no, it's cool. And as for the Xbox 360, they have Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light.
Which is awesome, by the way. Those two games, totally worth it. Everybody should definitely check those out. I had that on PS4. It was the Redux, so it was like the intensified version. But I
Hmm.
did play Metro 2033 on Xbox 360, and it was a very excellent game and pretty good looking game for Xbox 360 games. And also read the books because they're based off, I think, Russian novels. And yeah, check them out. They are awesome. Has an excellent narrative, creepy pace, smart enemy AI, and very diversified. And if you're like me and you don't like the whitewashing of video games, it's kind of cool because like everybody's Russian and it's about like Russian, uh, like Russian nuclear holocaust. It's pretty cool. Like there's no generic dudes named Bob. You know what I
There,
mean?
Aren't
So
Russians Caucasian?
they're the scariest of Caucasian, sure. But you know
They're the
what I mean.
scariest Caucasian.
They really are, though. But you know what I mean. Like most games, it's like you play as some generic dude named Bob that has a faux hawk. What's with all these video games now too? Like there's this racing game by Ubisoft, and I wanted to play it, and so I played the beta, and I saw that I'm playing as this like hipster with these big old hipster glasses. I was like, that kills it for me. I don't want to be a hipster.
Like, dude, like it's totally the game for you, dude. I'm like telling you right now, it's like, dude, it's like, man.
Actually, the real hipster would be like, everything sucks.
Oh, okay. So let me.
Yeah,
Why would
Atari
you
is the
even?
greatest thing ever.
Wait, no, no. Why would you even play this game? Like, I played it just to be ironic and stuff,
Right.
you know.
There you go. That's a real hipster right there. And then as the actual deal of the week, I wanted to tell you guys Disney Infinity starter pack is $10 for 3DS, $20 for Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii U. Pretty good, and that's at Toys R Us. You can also get that on their website online. So check it out. That's it's not bad, especially if you like to collect those, because like we all know of a coworker that has a bunch of those little Marvel characters on his desk.
yep.
So it's just a cool thing to have. Even if you're not into the game, you get three little figurines. So it's kind of neat.
All right. So, just like that's all the deals we have. It's not many, but it's enough.
Did you see those free games? Who needs deals when you have that many free games? I mean, think about us. We have all those systems. Nintendo should consider doing some free games like everybody else. I don't know what
I.
they're thinking.
But what would they make free? They can only make indie games free if you think about it, which I don't even know if they're supporting, because they're not going to give away Wind Waker. They're not going to give away Ocarina of Time,
Actually, I
or
did give away Wind Waker for free.
they did.
Actually, yeah, I
Yeah.
did it when I bought. What game did I buy? And they gave me that for free. I forgot what game. It was a promo. Mike, you almost got it, but you were like a week late. I remember it was a game we both got, and I forgot what game though. Damn it. Anyways, but yeah, I got a download of Wind Waker for free because I bought some other game. I will say Nintendo on 3DS they have a lot more games that are made by them that are smaller games, so they can definitely do a program like that. Because the thing about the 3DS is backwards compatible with the DS too, and then they have a lot of the Game Boy Advance games, so they could definitely do like a free game program with like a lot of the small older stuff. Like I would like to just have old school Mario Brothers or old school Donkey Kong. You can give me that, and I'll give you. You know, you don't even have to charge me that much. I'll give you $20 a year. You give me a classic game a month. You know what I mean? I mean
Yeah.
that's a pretty good deal. Oh, and speaking of Nintendo, rest in peace to the president of Nintendo. Just died abruptly right after E3, and we didn't mention that because we were away at the time. But rest in peace, man. He was a he's an amazing dude. He actually worked on some of our favorite games because he was at HAL Laboratory, um, and he worked on what is that? Smash Brothers, Melee, and I think the one on 64. And then he worked his way up to actually become the president of Nintendo. And then he died of I forgot what the disease was.
You sound a little far away, Sylvester.
Oh, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's all good now.
There we go. But yeah. So rest in peace, man. It's just sadness. Tell your loved ones you love them. Hey guys, I love you.
No, you
Especially you,
don't.
Mike.
Yeah, but he played like a big role in gaming, man. Like a lot of the games that he made and had played a part in, and just stuff I would never get tired of.
He did a good job.
Satoru Iwata?
Well, he's talking about since he took over the company.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm like, besides Smash Brothers, what games was he? I mean, the thing I thought was smart about him making him the president was, you have the president that used to make games, so who best to like protect the interest of the company? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I mean, everybody wants Nintendo to sell out. Everybody wants them to just like say F it and make games for say for Super for Sony and all that. But
What are you about to say, Sega and Super Nintendo?
yeah, I know, right? But yeah, man, he just died out of nowhere, man. That's really sad because I like the guy. I didn't like his approach with the whole Nintendo Direct thing. I thought it like if you're trying to get grown men excited about video games, Japanese men in business suits isn't the best way to do it. But other than that, he was freaking amazing. And he's no longer with us. So rest in peace, Satoru Iwata. We love you.
Cool.
Anyways, let's move on.
All right,
All
move
right.
right
So
along.
as I was mentioning earlier about PlayStation and the whole PlayStation Plus thing, it's going to be cool eventually. I don't know exactly when they're going to do this. I should have read the article, but I just read the headline. They're going to start letting you vote for what games are going to be free, which I think is awesome.
That is awesome.
So,
Yeah.
which game are
So
you voting for?
I would ask you more about it, Glenn, but you don't. You didn't read the article.
yeah, I didn't read the whole thing, but well, it's not even that long. But anyway, I
I was
think it's
gonna
just a
say
good.
like, where do you vote? Do you do it on the blog? But we don't know.
You would do it from the PlayStation.
Oh, you would do it from the PlayStation? That's even
Yeah.
better. Okay.
Yeah, which is extremely smart because I know a lot of people that have a Xbox and a PlayStation, but they don't have like a computer or laptop. They just like Xbox, PlayStation, phone. So
Mm,
being able to vote from your even I think you probably vote from the app too. But regardless, that's pretty smart.
that is really smart. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully Xbox takes notes because a lot of their free games I don't like for now. Well, the
Well,
360 gets some good ones, but the one not too much.
well, since you started with video games, let's keep going with the video game stuff.
Right. And then,
Okay.
so the other thing is, have you guys seen the price of the retro games at GameStop?
They're expensive, aren't they?
Way
Yeah, I
too
know.
much.
But it's crazy. But anyway, you can get games for your NES, Genesis, Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation, and Dreamcast.
That's awesome.
And I'm
No
really
Neo
excited about
Geo? What the heck, man?
what you say?
No Neo Geo?
Yeah, no Neo Geo for now,
Mhm.
but I'm really looking forward to some
Do you know
Dreamcast
anybody
games.
that owns a Neo Geo?
No, but that's because they were like $1,000 when they first came out.
Right.
Basically like arcade cabinets in your living room.
Hmm.
That's what made them awesome.
But the one thing I did want to point out is that the prices are a little up there.
Hmm.
I mean, because I mean, I'd rather go to like Slackers or V Stop. You get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but not everybody has a Slackers or V-Stop. That's not a globe. I mean, you're gonna find a GameStop in every city you go to.
True.
Yeah. But I mean, I would definitely encourage people to find like little game shops around because like there's a few indie game shops in St. Louis that has like a lot of really great selections of indie games. I mean, not indie games, retro games, and yeah, it's a better deal, and it goes towards a guy, not some heartless company that bought it for a nickel and reselling it for 50 bucks. Um, and then also eBay. That's the nice thing about eBay. Like games are just so much cheaper than they've ever been on eBay, especially if you don't mind
Waiting.
buying from a person, not a company. So yeah, consider your options. It just makes the marketplace a little better.
Cool. Now let's jump on the thing I'm most excited about, which is
Wait. Let me take a nap real quick.
Oh,
oh, go for it, sir.
All right, thanks.
Lego Lego Dimensions. I'm super excited about this game. It has all the franchises that I love, and they're combining them together. Batman and Gandalf in the TARDIS with the Doctor. That's all you need to hear. That is it.
You notice our lack of enthusiasm?
oh no, no,
Well,
no.
Mike's
I mean,
texting,
no.
so
Oh yeah. So anyway, but yes, I am excited about the game. I really am. I just want to get Batman inside the TARDIS and see what it can be done. It'd be cool if you like get an achievement for that.
but yeah, so the link that I shared, is also on our Dangerous Too Smart Facebook page. It's basically the storyline to Lego Dimensions, and it kind of shows you what happens. And if you have a few minutes, I highly suggest watching it.
So Glenn, where is our Dangerous Smart Facebook page at?
Oh, so you're saying you quit? You're just gonna give your job away like that?
I just want to see if you know where it was.
It's Facebook. I know where it is. It's on Facebook.
Wait, Mike, can I take a stab at it?
Go for it.
All right. Dangerously Smart 314 at Facebook.com.
What?
Look,
It's Facebook.com
Facebook.com forward slash
forward.
Dangerous Smart 314.
Yep.
Good job. Well done.
Hooray! That's your job, Mike. That is your job. This is not our job. We do cool stuff, okay?
Oh, really? Really? Is that what we're doing now?
Now this is odd. I could only assume that this came from Sylvester.
What?
There's sports news in here.
Actually,
Sports games news.
that came from me.
What?
Yeah.
I know,
That
and the article's kind of weird because I'm like, I've designed teams before, but I guess the way they're doing it is different. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, basically what they're doing is, you can design a team in pretty much, I forget when they started it, in the 2K series, but now it actually lets you set up an entire team, like not just like five, but like an entire roster
Hmm.
of what you want, and you can upload that to, play online with or have others play against your actual team then, get
And
stats on all that for it.
and don't forget 2K16 this year is a Spike Lee joint.
Yep.
Hmm, I
But yeah, that's
guess.
pretty neat. I can see myself really getting into that. I can't play basketball games for nothing anymore. I used to, like back in the PlayStation days, like when they were a little bit more simple, but now they are ridiculously complex. I bought 2K14. What was the first one on PS4? I think it was 2K14,
Yeah.
and I couldn't play it. Like I tried to, like I really gave it like a real shot, but I couldn't. I could only do layups. I That's it. So like my score was horrible. I couldn't get drafted to a decent team. But I did like how deep it is, and it has a lot of plot, which is something I wish Madden would do. Because I can still play Madden. I mean, that's ingrained in me, baby. But they're
Yeah, I
just
can
so
still get
lazy with
down,
Madden. Like they
still
don't
get
do
down on
anything every year. You know, it's like we improved the tackle animation. Give me $60.
And people will do it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I got tired of Madden.
yeah, I mean, I think it was better when they still had NCAA. Because what I used to do, I used to get NCAA every year, and every other year I would get Madden, and it was great for me. Um, but I really liked the NCAA games because I felt like they did a better good job of simulating the college experience. Like I think it was NCAA 11. It was like the last one that was on Xbox, regular Xbox, like OG Xbox before Xbox 360. And I was so addicted to that game because like you would have to make a choice between going out partying or doing your homework or practicing, and that would affect how you play. And that was like the only game I ever played where
They gave you
I
that
would
option.
just well that and I was so addicted to it. Like I had seasons, dynasties, you know what I mean? Like my guy went on to, be a pro. And it was
Nice.
good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Anyways, continue.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for that one. My voice starting to go. Let's see here. So with Windows 10 coming up, Microsoft is working on. They've already got it set to where Xbox One you can stream those games to your computer and play them that way. But they're still working on how to get it a actual PC game to stream over to your Xbox to play it that way.
Mhm. So, what do you guys think about the potential behind that? I mean, because if you think about Steam and all that, like that could completely change the way people enjoy Xbox content.
True. That's what I was thinking. It was like, all right, so people complain it's like, oh, I don't. Well, when I was reading the article, they were talking about if they when they do get that functionality going, they're going to have to come out with an actual mouse and keyboard peripheral for people that are, keyboard mouse enthusiasts or purists.
Nerd.
Do you see this? Do you see this right here?
We are live, Mike. You might
Yep,
want to
and
see your
and I
pretty
just live flipped you off.
hair. But I tell you one game that if they do that, I'd be really excited about. What's that Marvel game that we all played but we never played together?
Oh, Heroes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Marvel
need to
Heroes.
make that. They need to make that for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Why won't they do that? It doesn't make any sense. It'd be a perfect game for that.
I agree it would be, but can't force them. Well, we
Stupid.
could if we had the money.
I
We will.
mean, with the way that all these console games are going now, I mean, Diablo 3 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One proves that it can be done.
Yeah,
Because a lot of the PC people saying PC is the master race and blah blah blah, you know, it's been proven now that you can play those type of games on the console with no problem.
Right, and with almost as many updates as the PC. And remember the new Fallout is supposed to be like that as well when that comes out because it's going to have mod support on Xbox One and
Right.
PC. They haven't confirmed whether or not it's going to be on PS4, but yeah, interesting stuff. That's going to eat
Oh,
up my hard drive.
and speaking of Fallout 4, for Android owners, we must rejoice. We can now play Fallout Shelter as of August 13th. I
That
can't
game
wait.
sucks.
For real?
Yeah, man, I bought that game when it first came out, and it's just like this tiny hole of depression. Like everybody's all sad and just walking around, and the only way to make them happy is if you get them to have sex. And even when they have sex, they're only happy for like a day, and they're just so sad and unhappy. And you just
so
end up like sinking money into it to make people happy, but they're not even happy for that long. It's just horrible. There's a game on Android and Apple that's very similar to it. It's a Star Wars game. It's called Tiny Death Star,
Oh yeah,
and
I played that.
that's a better game, and it's a very
Really?
similar premise, in my
Well,
opinion.
I'm really excited about it because I do like Fallout, and I haven't played all of them, but I've played a few of them. The one I remember playing, they were like Tunnel Snakes Rule. I don't remember which one. I think that was Vegas.
Yeah, well, enjoy. You're gonna end up putting a bunch of money into it, and then some raiders go raid your little fallout shelter and kill everybody in there. That's what
Yeah,
happened to me.
About
Or
to say, speaking from experience.
yes, yes, I
yeah,
put like
but I mean, a
20
lot of
bucks
people
into it.
hyped it up, and I just want to see what the hype's about. So
I
I'm
hope you
curious
like
to
it.
see. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
I'll
I know
try
I
it
love that
when it
game
finally
though.
comes out.
It made a lot of money though. Like in a
But
few
it made
days,
$5 million.
yeah. So,
Wow.
and that's like in the first few days. Like so, and to keep in mind, this is a free to play game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be playing it for free. I'm not putting any money into that.
Hey, every my thing about a free to play game, if it's good, I will put a little bit of money into it, especially if I'm putting like a lot of time into it. Like I play a lot of Marvel. What is that? Marvel Unbound. It's a free to play Android and Apple game.
Hmm.
Okay.
I can't think of the game. Marvel Champions. That game's awesome, and I put so much time into that game that I feel like I should support the developers and give them a little money.
Okay. Well, I did the same thing when I was playing Marvel Heroes a lot. Because I actually
Yeah.
bought a couple characters. I'm like, you know
Right.
what? These are the characters I want.
Right.
No, get this. So I actually logged into it the other day just because I hadn't played it in so long. Like,
Hmm.
I wonder if my stuff is still unlocked. Apparently, I have like almost all of the original characters unlocked, and I know I didn't have that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, it was probably just a bonus for being awesome. I wonder what happened if you played Elder Scrolls right now.
Oh
I bet
God,
you
I don't even know.
you barely played that game, man.
With the whole free
I
to
couldn't get
play
anybody
talk,
else to play.
Yeah,
yeah,
nobody
with the
plays
whole
PC games.
Oh, what were you saying, Glenn?
now I said with the whole free to play talk, it made me think about that South Park episode, uh, the Canadian Devil. Did I show that one to you, Mike? When they were doing the whole free to play thing?
That was we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, but it's fucking hilarious. It just made me think of that. Speaking of which, I can look for that new South Park game to come out. I forgot the name of it, but if you haven't played Stick of Truth, I highly recommend playing it. This new one's going to be just as good, if not better.
Oh, one thing I want to talk about since you talked about South Park, it made me think of PewDiePie, who was on there in there. Did you guys know PewDiePie's a millionaire? He made like
Yeah,
$7 million last year.
yeah, I knew that. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, something to think about. That's all I'm
Start
gonna
making
say.
those Let's Play videos.
Yeah, he's a millionaire. I think his net worth is like 12 million. That's crazy.
All right. So, Mike, this last story is yours, I assume. Did we lose him?
It's
that
always
picture,
gets frozen on the
that
best.
picture's hilarious. I was waiting for you to respond. I was just like,
Oh man, look at his face. It's so funny. All right, we're
it's
gonna
like
pick up
it's
where
like
you
a
left
rap
off.
album cover.
So, China eliminates all restrictions on gaming consoles. Now, they lifted this restriction like I think last year. That's how Xbox and PS4 got to launch there. But I guess now it's all the way lifted. I don't know. I'm not reading the article. We're moving on.
Yeah, I saw this, and I think it's gonna make a lot of money. I think it's gonna help put a lot of money into gaming because there's a lot of people over there, and now that they can finally get their hands on some games they probably been wanting to play, and probably been illegally downloading. And not saying that everybody does that, but if you can't get your hands on something and you have the internet, you probably would do it.
I
So
mean,
with that
listen,
being,
man. The thing about China, though,
their internet's restricted as well.
the internet is very restricted, but if you were to buy a PlayStation 4 or a Xbox One or a Wii U, they are more than triple the price that we pay. We actually pay the lowest price compared to most other countries. So that's the kind of down part because you have like only the rich in China will be able to afford it, and that's really not helping them at all. Like a Xbox out there is like $1,200 or something crazy like that.
Damn.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be as financially beneficial. And then also like this is a culture. that they've been gamers the whole time, but they've been bootleg. Like most of their games came from like bootleg markets. So to say, hey, you know all this stuff you've been getting for free, yeah, I need you to pay for it now. Like that's it's gonna be hard to wean them into that culture, especially like the Xbox Live culture. Um, so yeah, interesting.
I mean, they
But
have like the best bootlegs, man. Like the stuff that they be bootlegging, like I remember they started bootlegging cars, and it's just hilarious.
you should see their bootleg consoles. Like they have bootleg Nintendo 64s and stuff like that. They're pretty awesome.
The bootleg Apple Store killed it. They used a pear. They just changed the fruit.
That's awesome. I didn't see that. That's funny.
They made a whole store. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
Oh my God, I finally made it back. Oh my God, you guys won't believe what happened. There was like this giant wormhole. It opened up. It sucked me in. I had to save this universe. It's like they were saying time was standing still. You got,
Either
oh my,
that or your computer sucks.
you know what? Fuck you.
All right, guys. What's next?
Wait, what did I miss?
We
I
talked
took your
about
story about
your
China.
story.
Cool. Yay for China and not telling people to go the hell away.
All right, so let's hop right on into some good old tech news. You ready? Mike, you still there?
No? Fuck you. Just go into it, man. This is
All
your
right.
baby.
All right, so as we all know, Sylvester and I are huge Amazon fans. And they released a new product called the Dash button. Now, the Dash button basically allows you to press a button in your home and it orders whatever the button is attached to. For instance, if you have Tide, let's say you use Tide for your laundry, you're like, oh, I ran out of Tide. You just touch the button and it's ordered for you. So it's pretty amazing. Well, I won't say that because I don't know how it works, but
I know
it's a
some little
cool,
kid pushing a button, all of a sudden you got 50 things of Tide showing up at your house.
right? But yeah, so I mean, there's a list of these. There's 18 of them so far, and I'll just go over them real quick. What you can get, you have Glad bags, Bounty paper towels, Smart Water, Gerber baby formula, and others. You have also have Gatorade, which is weird because how you gonna determine what flavor of Gatorade you get just by pressing the button? Because some of them aren't so good.
Maybe you tell which
Uh,
ones you want.
which flavor is the bad flavor? I don't think there's a bad flavor of Gatorade.
Oh, there was one I really don't like. It's the berry one. Well, me personally, I don't like the berry one. I can't get
Oh, I
down
got
with
you.
that. So if I got a case of those, I'd be pretty mad.
I wouldn't mind getting that coffee one. That'd be cool.
You drink coffee?
Yeah, I drink coffee.
Oh,
I'm
hipster.
an adult.
Yeah,
What was I say? But I was reading the article. I was wondering about that $5. Is that like a one-time fee for that, or is that
yeah,
every purchase?
yeah. And I was mad because when I was reading the story. Apparently, when they first announced it, you got to choose which one you wanted for free.
Yeah, it
If
was
you
free.
were,
Right.
but yeah, so
Yeah, Amazon was trying to sell me one. It was like, oh, hey, you want this stupid button? I was like, no. Just go on the website and order it. That's
so
dumb.
so, so it's funny. Like I just thought about like where would you just stick these? Like, could you imagine like let's say if you have the cotton nail one, which
Hmm.
is what I use. So let's say if you just have it sitting right next to your thing and somebody comes over and you just start touching it and just order up a bunch of stuff.
Man, no,
That's
that'd be all bad.
like if let's say if you have like a friend that has a kid, the kid just comes over, hey, what's this? And you're not paying attention,
Mm.
and just get a bunch of stuff sent to your door. That'd be horrible.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
So that'd be $5,000 for what? Paper
Right.
towels.
It'll already be charged to your credit card. But yeah, good times. Anyways, what
So,
else we got?
so what would you like to see a button? Like, what button would you like to see that you haven't seen on that list?
Not sure.
Eh, I mean, stuff like that I just usually get from a store. You know what I
Right.
mean?
I mean, I wouldn't use it. That's how the
Well,
service I would use.
I mean, not to put my business out there in the street, but there is a cottonelle product that I purchased from Amazon that is really awesome. That's all I'll say about that. Not to get too graphic, but you get it in bigger sizes for a better price on Amazon. I guess it'll
Do
be
you use and say, what is that, velvet?
All
a.
right. So,
But
Mike,
that's about it.
I could assume these next stories are yours, Mike.
Yeah. All right. So this next one is so Razer. They've been out for a couple of years now, but they're basically gaming laptops. Nerd.
Really expensive gaming laptops
Yeah,
and
really
peripherals.
expensive.
Yep.
Yeah. But now they're like, you know what? We're going to sell these in stores. And apparently, a lot of stores are jumping for it. Let's see. I believe it was Best Buy, Micro Center, and Fry's are the ones they listed in the article. And all the new Blades laptops that are coming out will be already loaded with Windows 10 once it's officially released.
Oh, I'm surprised you don't have this story in there. Um, Razer just bought Ouya, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, that works. Was not aware.
Yeah, the president of Ouya stepped down.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yep, Razer pays Ouya. Um, Google it. It's crazy. It already happened. Ouya had this thing where they had to kind of fast sell the company for some reason. So they sold it for only a few million. So I think Razer got a deal. My thing about Razer is unless they're making that much money on their devices, I don't see where they're getting all this money from. Because they have a Razer console, they have a bunch of Razer peripherals, and they have a new Razer 3D thing that's like gonna be like the Oculus Rift. And I'm like, how are you guys doing this? You're not making any money. So I don't know how they're
Oh,
doing that.
easy. I can answer that for you.
How?
El Chapo.
What?
He's fronting the money.
I'm lost.
All
I
right,
take
good
it you
job.
got that one, Sylvester?
You said El Chavo?
Yeah, El Chapo's fronting the money.
Cool.
All right, let's see what was next. Oh, also
Wait,
Someone
Mike,
another.
looked on
Mike,
our
wait, wait, wait,
Facebook
wait,
and
wait.
thought that was hilarious.
Huh?
You don't know who El Chapo is?
Not a clue.
Uh, Sylvester, you know?
No, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. But we can move on. It doesn't have to be weird for you.
El Chapo's the famous drug dealer that escaped from jail recently.
Oh,
Okay, you
that's
got
right.
the
You were
one.
telling me about him. See, ladies and gentlemen, Glenn watches a lot of news like a weirdo. Me, on the other hand, I haven't turned my cable on in months.
Sir, if you just turned on the internet, you would have saw this story a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
The only internet I turn on is Xbox and PlayStation 4.
But I listen to NPR and stuff like this. I just like
People
keeping
tell
up
me
with
about
stuff.
current events. I'm like, what? That's crazy. My news comes from my Facebook feed.
Yeah, you know what? For some people, that is true. Like if people don't see it on Facebook, some people just don't know, which I
That's
think
very
is
true.
crazy.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
lot of people's dogs are getting shot at like alarming rates. It's kind of weird, but I guess that's for another podcast.
Yeah, that it is.
Anyways, continue.
All right. So, Mike, your other story about the handheld razor device.
Mike dropped out again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we were just talking about Razor a few seconds ago, and Mike just sent me a text. Okay, it's going to be a minute. All right, so basically, Razor has this device. It's like a controller. You just put your phone in it, and you can pretty much. So for those of you who cannot see what we're doing, we're just laughing because Mike just dropped out. Yeah, it's just funny because every time he drops out, it's just out of nowhere like an RKO. He dropped out of nowhere.
So there's a game console like controller that you can use for Android.
Yeah, it is. And you just put your phone in it. I don't think it will support like the 6 Plus and things of that nature.
Man,
The
that bad boy is
phablets.
$80. You can kiss my yeah.
Yeah, I mean for that, I'll just hold my phone.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want to
not
pay.
that big a deal. Who's
Yeah, I don't want to pay
gaming that
$80.
hard on a Android device? It's my
I mean,
question.
yeah, they're really trying to hit that market because there's a lot of people that don't really do console games.
Yeah, but if you're an Android gamer or an Apple gamer, you're probably just playing Candy Crush or
Candy Crush,
Farmville.
Angry Birds,
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really like that Walking Dead game. There's a Walking Dead top-down shooter. I love that game.
I've
That's
never
pretty
even heard
fun.
of it. Oh, cool.
Yep.
Anyways, Mike, Glenn, you have well, I'm assuming this is your story on here. You have an update on the Punisher series? I'm interested
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah. So at this point, they're talking about making the a Punisher series,
Hmm.
which I think would be amazing because I like the character of the Punisher, and I
Hmm.
think they picked an awesome person to be the Punisher.
What's his name? Do you know his name? I
Yeah,
forgot his name.
something burnt off. I forgot.
I'm sorry,
What
I
is
put
it?
you on the spot, didn't I? I'm not good
No,
with names either.
it's all good. So for those of you, I can't think of his name right now, but
Dude
he's
from Walking
Shane,
Dead.
Shane from The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, so as long as he brings that
John
same,
Bertha.
yeah, so as long as he brings that same intensity that he brought
Hmm.
from Walking Dead to the Punisher,
Hmm.
he's fine because he didn't make the show The Walking Dead, but he made it really entertaining. And when he died, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be good. And it's you got something to add to that, Sylvester?
Oh man, I'm just super excited about it. I mean, the when Daredevil came out, I marathoned it and watched it in like 3 days. And, I'm really excited about the Jessica Jones stuff. And what's the other guy?
Oh,
Um,
Luke Cage and
Luke
Iron
Cage,
Fist.
Iron Fist. I mean, they keep talking about the Daredevil season 2, which don't get me wrong, crazy excited for that. But I also want to hear about these other things they're working on because I want to see what they do with it. And I also can't wait to get my eyes on what. I know this is Marvel Cinematic Universe, so it's different, but I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Doctor Strange too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that either.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. But Jessica Jones is going to premiere at the end of 2015, so that's I would assume
Wait, wait.
December.
Premiere like trailer debut or premiere on Netflix at the end of 2015?
Premiere on Netflix.
Oh snap! You just made my week.
Yep, so that's going to be out end of 2015. So I'm like, hopefully December, or I really hope November, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be December. And then it's crazy because Daredevil season 2 is planned for early 2016, but there's no release date for Luke Cage or Iron Fist.
I
They
mean,
haven't even.
go ahead.
No, what are you about to say?
Well, I don't blame them for spacing it out. I thought in Daredevil they would have a little bit of crossplay. Like throw Luke Cage in there, throw Iron Fist in there, because like they picked a great guy to be Luke Cage. Like when they said, the dude from the ODST, the little Halo short stories or whatever is going to be Luke Cage. I was like, man, that's a good pick, but haven't heard anything from since then. So
Well, he's going to show up in Jessica Jones.
yeah, I figured as much considering the two characters' history. But
Right.
there was no crossplay in Daredevil. Like there was no cameos like that. You know what I mean?
I
Unless
heard
you're
that there were
eagle
some
eyed.
Easter eggs if you knew
Oh,
what
there
you were
was.
looking for.
Yeah, if you're eagle eyed or just on YouTube looking for it, there was some cool stuff. But I want like a blatant, you know, Yeah, Mark Ruffalo walking around in the background like, "Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm the Hawk. See ya." You know what I mean? But yeah,
Guess who's back? Back again. Mike is back. Tell a friend.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Oh,
Thank
anyway,
you. That was pausing for somebody to jump in and do that.
yeah, yeah. Oh, did you get that text I sent you when I dropped off?
I did. It's hilarious.
how come you didn't send it to me, Mike? What the hell?
Because you are an evil person.
You don't love me.
All right, so just to update you, Mike, we were talking about the Netflix series, Jessica
Ah,
Jones, Luke Cage, and Punisher and them.
And then,
What's your input, sir?
Jessica Jones. I'm excited for Punisher. I will see how Daredevil goes because he's supposed to be in the second season of that. And from the article I was reading, they were saying that that's going to be the proving ground for Punisher. Like, hey, does Punisher have the fan base to warrant a show?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have it
Hmm.
it
because
depends on how cool they make the character, in my opinion.
That Walking Dead fan base is gonna come to it just because it's Shane.
Yeah, but really, who's a fan of Shane?
I was.
That's because you're also evil.
I mean, he made the show like crazy.
Yeah, you know me. I like the good.
So for those of you who wonder why I'm laughing, it's because Mike went out again.
Oh man. So yeah, this is why we hadn't recorded in so long. Mike's been having some technical difficulties. Apparently that California sunshine is doing a number on this computer. Glenn,
And
we got
that's
any
what.
more stories we want to talk about?
No, not really. What you been up to? Just wait for Mike to come back so we can end this with him.
Not much, man. You know what I've been playing a lot lately? Grand Theft Auto 5.
Really?
Yeah, the funny thing about it, I was thinking about it and I was like, I've never beaten a Grand Theft Auto game. You know what I mean? I usually just get bored with them halfway through. But they
Right?
supposedly have great plots. And I've never even gotten to the point where like you have a lot of money and you buy like property and stuff. So I'm actually been playing a little bit of Grand Theft Auto on weekends and stuff like that, and it's kind of fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's crazy unrealistic how it is. You know what I mean? Because you act like you're a decent, nice person, but you're really a sociopathic killer. You know what I mean? Like, there's this level mission where a guy calls you and he's like, "Hey, this CEO is coming out of his hotel business, hotel lobby. I need you to assassinate him." And I mean, it's not like you're Agent 42. You're a dude with like a family. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you assassinate this dude and just go about your life as if it didn't happen. I don't know. It's weird to think about it, but really, like these people would be crazy, Dexter-like sociopaths. But it's still fun. Um, and I actually did the companion app with that too. So I've been playing, a little companion app for Grand Theft Auto 5, which is
Cool.
interesting.
Speaking of Hitman, are you excited about the movie? You gonna go see it?
No,
What's the next movie you plan on seeing?
probably Fantastic Four. I do want to see that Amy Schumer movie. Was that Trainwreck?
Trainwreck?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to see that.
I want to see Trainwreck, uh, Straight Outta Compton,
Yeah, I want to see that too.
and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, hasn't been a bad year for movies, I will say.
Next year is, yeah, especially with Star Wars coming up. Oh
Dog, you're gonna be so nerdy around December. You're gonna be dressed like Yoda.
man, I am gonna dress up though for
You'd be a perfect Yoda.
I'm gonna be Mace Windu. We should all go as Mace Windu.
Yeah, I'm not dressing up, but I encourage you
I
to.
hope they give out like I know they're gonna give something away. I just know they are
They're
because
probably gonna give out lightsabers or something.
yeah, that'd be cool. Just like at the concert that I would have killed to go to.
Yeah, I was looking at that when I was at the gym because they had the Star Wars at the stadium thing, and I was like, I'm surprised Glenn hasn't been talking about this.
Oh yeah, Star Wars night. Yeah, Daryl went. I didn't get to go,
Yeah.
but this is my first year
They
missing
don't know
out.
who Daryl is, by the way.
Oh, what's my boy? He went because that's I went with them the past 2 years, and basically what they do for a lot of I don't know if they do this for out of state baseball teams. I'm pretty sure they do, but I don't keep up with it. But basically, they have this thing here called Star Wars Night. They do it every year in the summer, and basically, if you ever been to a baseball game when they show who's up the batter, who's pitching, um, they basically Photoshop them as Obi-Wan or whatever, and then they have Darth Vader chasing Fred Bird and stormtroopers just on the field. Then there's people dressed up in cosplay, and then they give you a pretty cool T-shirt. Last year was R2D2, and he was like, and you know when they had I can't think of her Princess Leia when she was like, "Help me, my only hope." It basically had the hologram as STO, which is pretty dope. So it's a fun thing to go to, and they also have a superhero night, and I'm pretty sure other cities do it. Anyway, Arkham Knight, have you beat it yet?
No, I haven't really been playing a lot of single player games besides a little bit of Grand Theft Auto on weekends.
Okay. Yeah, Arkham Knight is getting good. I just found out who Arkham Knight is. I'm not going to say anything.
But you already know.
Yeah. Speaking of Batman, for the Killing Joke, it looks like Mark Hamill's going to do the voice.
Oh, it's official now because we said he wanted to last week.
Yeah, so I read the story. It's official.
I got you. Cool.
Yep. Have you read that book?
Oh, of course, yeah, it's a classic. You know,
Yeah.
Batgirl is one of my favorite DC characters, so I'm definitely.
Really? I
I
didn't
think
know
we
that.
talked about that on the podcast before. Yeah, I think she is my favorite DC character. She has a lot of depth. She's a survivor. She's smart. I mean, when she was a superhero, she could go up against anybody you put her up against, and she'll survive. When she was a paraplegic, she was she could survive. So I like her, and she has a lot of internal monologue that other characters don't have. So she'll be all up in her head a lot. And as a reader, that's really cool to read because like Batman doesn't really like he's smart, don't get me wrong, but he's not having like that internal monologue where you can see what he's thinking when you're reading it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I like Batgirl. I think she's cool. Sometimes they make her too girly depending on who's writing her, but yeah, she's my favorite DC character.
Yeah, I do like her books. Like, I do want to get the graphic novel of the New 52 series
Uh-huh.
because she has some amazing covers. Like the covers that they made for her
Yeah.
made you just want to read the books.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and they threw some good, like, because I was reading it for a long time. Because, they have the weekly series where you pay 99 cents a week for a comic. And I was reading it for a long time. And for the longest time, they were giving her the lamest villains. But then they finally started throwing, like, Joker and Harley Quinn, and some of the more well known comic characters. So it's pretty cool. Everybody should check it out.
Yeah. And as far as other books go, I do need to finish reading Seconds. Did you ever read Scott Pilgrim?
No, I never got Scott Pilgrim.
That was pretty cool.
No, I did get. I think I at the last Comic Con we went to, I bought one of the books that you had, and I never read it.
Seconds.
What? What is it?
It's called Seconds.
It is seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to finish reading that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm so weird when it comes to physical books. Like, I'll buy a book and never read it, but when it comes to like a digital book, I'll be all into it. I'm weird like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into comics, man. It's just so much because you got like 17 characters you got to buy, and then you got a couple of team ups out of those 17 characters. Half of them teamed up on this team, and then
Yeah.
it's just too much to keep up with.
Yeah, I mean, comics is one of those things. Like, if you want to get into it, it can be really expensive. It doesn't sound bad, $4 a book, $1 per book. But if you're really trying to start from the beginning and not be super lost, it can be really confusing. Even with News 52 stuff, you think, oh, they rebooted the whole universe. I'll be cool starting out, but you'll read like Superman 52, and you'll be like, what the hell? Why is Superman black? You know what I mean? So they
Right. I
gotta
mean,
have a black Superman.
you do have to figure out like the way that I look at it, you got to figure out which characters you're really into
Right,
and, and just keep it there.
right.
Because if you try to branch out, you're gonna go
Well,
down.
you can branch out, but branch out along the lines of the character you like. So if you like, what's the name, Starfire or whatever, chick from Teen Titans,
Okay.
yeah, just try to branch out like that, because they're. I mean, if you do it organically, you'll kind of understand. But if you just go like, I'm gonna read Fantastic Four this month, and I'm gonna read X Men this month, you're gonna be super lost. Anyways,
Well, yeah, we were trying to wait for Mike to come back so we could wrap it up with him, but we do not know where he is. So, with that being said, we appreciate you checking it out and checking us out this week. Like I said, we got more updates coming down the line.
show
Um,
us some love.
yeah. All right,
I
and with
wish
that,
Mike was here to give us all of our links. Google us.
that'd be so
But
funny if he
anyways,
popped back in like right
it'll be
now.
perfect timing if he did. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for just listening, showing us love. Give us some reviews. You know, 4 stars, 5 stars, whatever you want to do.
Yep, and we're going to title this one "Technical Difficulties," and
Yeah,
hopefully we get those sorted out so the podcast will run a lot smoother.
yeah, definitely. All right, guys. Thanks again.
All right, you have a good night or day whenever you listen to this. Peace.